For more than 6 decades, in the mountains of Chongqing's Wanzhou District, the tomb of a Soviet hero has been guarded with silent devotion, a legacy of gratitude bridging time, nations, and generations. The marble monument belongs to Captain Grigori Kulishenko, a Soviet pilot who gave his life in 1939 to help China resist Japanese aggression. Today, Wei Yingxiang tends to the site.
Kulishenko came from the Soviet Union to aid China, to support us in defending our country. For us Chinese people, this evokes a deep sense of gratitude. My mother voluntarily went to her work unit and requested to take on this duty to guard Captain Kulishenko's tomb. These trees were planted back in my mother's time. They were very small when they were first planted.
Kulishenko's unit called for volunteers to support combat operations in China. At that time, Kulishenko submitted a formal request to serve as a volunteer and was appointed commander of a bomber squadron. He led 12 Soviet DB-3 heavy bombers to China to aid in the war of resistance against Japanese aggression. After arriving, he spent 3 months training Chinese pilots at Chengdu's Taiping Temple Airport. Upon completing the training in September, he immediately led his bomber squadron into combat.
Captain Kulishenko came all the way from the Soviet Union to defend China. My mother believed it was her duty to guard his tomb, and I continue that mission, says Wei, standing among trees planted by his mother decades ago. Historical records remind us why his sacrifice mattered. During Japan's brutal bombing campaigns, Wanzhou suffered thousands of casualties. With China's air force nearly destroyed, Soviet volunteers answered the call. Among them was Kulishenko, commander of a Soviet bomber squadron. He trained Chinese pilots in Chengdu before leading daring missions to strike Japanese-held airfields in Guangzhou and Hangzhou.
Thanks to the Soviet Air Force and the assistance of heroes like Kulishenko, who bombed Japanese-occupied airfields, the Japanese military command was forced to order the retreat of the air bases they occupied by 600 kilometers. This provided significant protection for both our front line and our rear areas.
Kulishenko's sacrifice has been honored in China's history. In 2009, he was named among the 100 heroic figures who made outstanding contributions to New China. In 2014, he was recognized as one of the nation's most renowned martyrs of the war of resistance against Japanese aggression. His tomb still stands surrounded by evergreen trees, a lasting reminder of courage, sacrifice, and friendship across borders.